Bitcoin is going to break out within the next days, and this breakout could bring the Bitcoin price above 16,000 US dollar. Then guys, Bitcoin reached the target of the rising wedge pattern we have discussed in yesterday's video. And at the moment we are still trading in this bigger megaphone pattern. Then guys, Ethereum is forming a symmetrical triangle where we are most likely going to see a breakout from very soon. And we are approaching some heavy resistance in the Ethereum charts, so we will have a good look at Ethereum as well. So guys, drop a like, leave your comment down below. With that being said, my name is Sharon. Welcome to the Blockchain Today, the channel where you subscribe for daily crypto videos. And right now, let's jump into the content. This video is brought to you by the Primexpt platform. Primexpt is an exchange where you can trade over 50 different assets using Bitcoin as collateral. You can trade Bitcoin and a variety of other cryptocurrencies along with forex, commodities and indices like the S&P 500 or the Dow Jones. Recently, Primexpt launched co-vesting where you can follow other traders and profit from their trades. And you can as well create your own trading strategy which others can copy. And if you right now sign up using my affiliate link down below, you can get a special deposit bonus of 35% and a 25% discount on your fees. Take in mind guys that leverage trading does carry a high risk and that you should know what you're doing before trading with leverage. This is for experienced traders only. So guys, let's start off with having a look at Bitcoin on the daily time frame. And as we can see, as I've mentioned in yesterday's video, we are potentially trading in this bigger megaphone pattern where we have a uptrending support and a uptrending resistance, and the pattern is a broadening pattern, which means that the distance between support and resistance is increasing further down the pattern. So in yesterday's video, I've said that right now we are running into some resistance. And that most likely we can experience some selling pressure. And if we zoom in the short-term time frame, let's go directly to the 1 hour time frame. Then I've showed you guys that we were forming this rising wedge pattern where the price is creating higher lows and higher highs in a narrowing pattern. And as you can see here, we broke the support. We did saw a slight increase in the amount of volume. Nothing that significant, but yeah, it did look like a breakout, especially when we retested the former support into the new resistance. Eventually we came down. The target of this rising wedge pattern was the bottom of the wedge right here. But in yesterday's video, I've told you guys that most likely we will see a bounce from this level, the 14,900 level, because that is the new support and former resistance from this smaller megaphone pattern we have seen in the chart of Bitcoin. So this is quite interesting and is showing us right now that Bitcoin is most likely trading in this bigger triangle formation. Yesterday, Bitcoin tried to break above the resistance of the triangle formation, but eventually that resulted in a fake out and we came down to test the support again. Right now, we've bounced back to the resistance. And guys, the end of the triangle is at approximately the 12th of November, so we are going to see a breakout from this pattern within the next days. And if we are measuring the target, we are taking the width of the triangle and put that at the point of breakout. The target can be different, of course, depending on where Bitcoin is going to break out. But let's say Bitcoin would break out right there, then the target would be approximately 16,700 US dollar. If Bitcoin were to break out to the downside and break this uptrending support decisively, then that could bring the price of Bitcoin down to approximately 13,500. But again guys, depending on where Bitcoin is going to break out, the target of the triangle formation will be different as well. But this is actually quite interesting, and yesterday we have seen this drop in the price of Bitcoin. And if we have a look at the narrative of the news, then we can see that some news outlets and some tweets were saying that Bitcoin dumps on news of successful COVID-19 vaccine trials. And guys, I want to emphasize that the news, what we are seeing right here, the narrative that Bitcoin dumps due to this potential COVID-19 vaccine, is just not true, because when we have a look at the technicals of Bitcoin, then in yesterday's video I was already explaining you guys that most likely we are going to see some sell pressure right here due to the fact that we are losing momentum. We've created actually a couple of bearish divergences right here. We've had a high and afterwards we've created a lower high, while in the RSI we actually did the opposite. We've created a higher high, which is showing us that the bullish momentum is running out of steam. Then when we have a look at this stop and this stop, then we can see that in the price we've actually created a higher high. In the RSI we actually formed a double top, but when we have a look at the 30-minute RSI, then we can clearly see a bearish divergence where the price of Bitcoin is creating a higher high and the RSI is creating a lower high, eventually warning us for this fake out to the upside, and we drop back into the pattern and come back down towards the support. And this information we already had yesterday, and we expected already that the most likeliest scenario is that we are going to come down and going to test this exact level of 14,900. Because that is the former resistance level, which already has been proven to turn into support. And therefore I was saying that I'm expecting a bounce in the Bitcoin price from this level. And guys, it can be actually quite profitable to trade these smaller patterns within a bigger pattern. So right here we have a bigger triangle formation, right? And we have been trading this pattern right here, which was a descending triangle where we have a horizontal support and a declining resistance, which is a bearish pattern. And eventually we broke out to the downside right here. The target of this descending triangle is the width of the triangle put at the point of breakout, and as you can see, when we broke the support, we did came down towards the target of this descending triangle, which is approximately a gain of 3.8%. And if you would trade this smaller pattern with a 10x leverage, for example, then you would have made a gain of 38%. Then yesterday we have been trading the rising wedge pattern as well, and as you guys know, we had the exact target, and there are two ways to enter this rising wedge pattern. One way is to enter from the point of breakout right here, and if you would exit at the exact target, you would have made a gain of 3.6%. And if you would have taken the trade on the retest of the former support into the new resistance, that would be this level right here, you would have made a gain of approximately 4%, 4.2%. Which again, guys, with a leverage of 10x, you would gain 40% on your trade. And for the people that want to learn how to trade these exact patterns, how to recognize the patterns, which checklist you need to confirm before you can actually see in which pattern you are trading, exactly when to enter your trade and exit your trade, but as well how to set up a good risk management so that you will be profitable in the longer term time frame. As most of you guys know, I've created a cryptocurrency trading course, which is designed in teaching you to become a professional cryptocurrency trader, and where you will learn how to create your own profitable crypto trading strategy. For more information about my cryptocurrency trading course, you can go to the blockchaintoday.com. There's a link down below in the description as well. Then guys, the support right now of the triangle formation is at 14,870, and the resistance of the triangle formation is right now at 15,400 approximately. Then yesterday I've been talking about the hash ribbons as well, that we are seeing an inversion in the hash ribbon, which means that the hash rate is actually going down. And I've asked you guys yesterday if you know any reason why we are seeing a decrease in the hash rate while the price of Bitcoin actually is increasing. And I got a lot of answers, so thank you for that, guys. And the answer that seemed right, because we got the answer from a miner himself, was that in China the rain season has been ending, and therefore the cost of electricity are increasing, and that is the reason why a lot of miners are moving their mining operations to different places. And that right now a lot of miners are actually rushing back into securing the Bitcoin network to gain again while Bitcoin is at these levels. And if we right now have a look at the Bitcoin hash rate, then we can see that indeed the hash rate is rapidly increasing again since yesterday and is already going towards making new highs again. And guys, I have done some research, and there is some confluence when we have a look at the seasons in China, the rain seasons, and a inversion of the hash ribbons, because we do often see a inversion of the hash ribbon at this specific time. So that is definitely explaining the reason why we have seen such a drop in the Bitcoin hash rate in the shorter term time frame. Then guys, I want to have a look with you at the following chart, and that is Ethereum against the US dollar, because Ethereum against the US dollar is approaching some very heavy resistance. And yeah, we have been trading Ethereum against the US dollar very successfully here on the channel. We have predicting the exact top right here. We have been shorting from here till the support right here at approximately $320 US, which was a very profitable trade. where I personally almost doubled my Ethereum holdings. And the reason why we've predicted this exact Ethereum top was due to these Fibonacci levels. If we use a Fibonacci retracement tool right here from the top of Ethereum till the bottom and we make an extension of that, then we can see that we got rejected at the golden ratio, the 61.8%. We can see the significance of these Fibonacci levels as well, right? The 50% level right here is a clear resistance and support level. And if we have a look at the 38.20%, then we can see a clear resistance and support level as well. But yeah, guys, when we are zooming in the price of Ethereum, then we can see that we came down towards the support at $320, slightly below that. And from there, we continued in a uptrend. And right now, we are approaching resistance, which is a declining resistance, but as well the Fibonacci golden ratio. So guys, I do think that if we have a look at Ethereum against US dollar, we could see some volatile move, a breakout very soon. And that could bring some nice trading opportunities. So let's zoom in on the 1 hour time frame. Then we can see we have a clear declining resistance right here. And we have a clear uptrending support, and most likely Ethereum will break out of this pattern either today or tomorrow. And if we are going to measure the target of this pattern, we take the width of the triangle, put at the point of breakout. Let's say we would break out right there. That would bring the upside target of this triangle formation at approximately $500. But if we were to break out to the downside, then that definitely could bring Ethereum back towards the uptrending support. And the target of the triangle formation would be approximately 397. But the uptrending support would be at approximately 390. So if we were to break down right here, it would make sense that we are going to test this very important uptrending support. Then guys, one concerning thing I have actually with Ethereum against the US dollar is that we were trading in this nice uprising channel, but we have broken below the support, and right now the former support has turned into resistance. So that is definitely something to watch. And if we have a look at the 1 hour time frame, then we can use another indicator to determine whether we are seeing a valid breakout, and that is the declining resistance we are seeing on the RSI. So the momentum right now is seeing some downwards resistance, and if we were to break the resistance in the price, and we are seeing a breakout in the RSI as well, which means that the momentum is shifting from a downtrend into a uptrend. So momentum is shifting from a bearish momentum into a bullish momentum, then that could be a extra confirmation that Ethereum is seeing a valid breakout to the upside. So guys, the target of this triangle formation is approximately $500, but the resistance right here is at approximately 480. So this is definitely a level you want to be watching as well, because there's a high probability we are going to experience some resistance around these levels. So guys, very exciting times, and most likely we are going to see some breakouts in the next days. Always remember when you are trading to set up proper risk management. But okay guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If so, please leave a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think is going to happen. Are Bitcoin and Ethereum going to break out to the upside, or do you think they are going to break out to the downside? Then for everybody who wants to grow as a trader and want to learn how to create your own profitable trading strategy, have a look at my cryptocurrency trading course. The link is down below in the description, or you can go to the blockchaintoday.com. And for the ones that haven't seen one of my tutorials, you can go over there and watch one of those, and I will see you all in the next video.